Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, let's continue into 1.4.2, determining the z-score. Okay, so previous class we already learned on normal probability distribution, okay, and how to find the probability value for normal distribution. Okay, so for 1.4.2, we want to determining the z score. Okay, so previously you are given the value of z and then we want to find the value of probability, right? Okay, so for today what we are going to do is you are given the value of you are given the value of probability, then we want to find what are the z value. Okay, so for example, okay, meaning that, okay, all the probability value here will be given to you. Okay, what we want to find is what is the z value. Hari tu kita diberi z, kita nak cari what are the probability, right? So yang ni the other way around. You are given the probability, we want to find what are the z value. Okay, let's take a look into example number 1. The value of z-score can be determined when the area under the normal curve is known. Okay, so area under normal curve is known here means that the value of probability lah. So probability are given and then we want to find what are the z value. So for example, number 1, probability of z greater than z value is equivalent to 0.1515. Okay, so again, untuk selesaikan masalah ni, sekali lagi saya suka untuk awak loretkan dia punya region dia. Okay, loretkan dia punya bell shape curve lah. Okay, so kat sini these are the probability value. Okay, we know that half of this bell shape curve value dia adalah 0.5, right? Okay, so sebelah 0.5, sebelah 0.5. So you are given the value of area under the normal curve, or the probability value is 0.1515, meaning that dia kecil je lah. Okay, tak sampai pun half of the curve. Okay, so cuba tengok dekat, okay, this table, normal probability table. Okay, cari value dekat dalam dia 0.1515. Okay, so 0.1515 kita jumpa dah, dia dekat sini. So baca value z dia berapa. So value z dia adalah 1.03. Okay, so meaning that we know that the z will be z equals to 1.03. But what are the sign? Okay, sign dia positif ke negatif? Sebab kita ada both side kan, z kita, it can be positive or negative. Okay, so look at the sign kat sini. Okay, sign kita greater. Okay, meaning that the area that we want to the shaded region is this one, di sebelah kanan. Okay, so let's say this area is equivalent to 0.1515, so meaning that z will be 1.03, meaning that our answer is the z value should be positive. Okay, so meaning that the answer is z equivalent to positive 1.03. Maksudnya dia di sebelah kanan. Sebab apa? Macam mana kita boleh tahu dia? Sebab okay, tengok sign dia kat sini. Sign dia greater. Okay, and then the probability value dia tak sampai pun 0.5. So dia tak mungkinlah sebelah kiri. Dia tak mungkin, dia tidak mungkin berada di sini. Kalau kat sini tanda dia mestilah less than. Okay, tapi yang ni dia more than. Okay, so dia tak boleh jadi negatif lah. So jawapan dia adalah positif 1.03. Okay, number 2, probability of Z greater than Z equals to 0.062. Okay, so again, don't forget to draw your bell-shaped curve. Okay, so tengok sign dia. Sign dia greater. Okay, and then probability value dia tak sampai pun 0.5, means that less than 0.5. So we can infer that the region should be di sebelah kanan, di sini. Okay, so this area value dia must be 0.0620. So we want to know what are the value of Z. So you refer the table. Okay, cari 0.062 dekat dalam table di mana? 0.062. Okay, so it should be here, between this one, antara 0.0618 and 0.0606. Okay, so meaning that Z dia adalah 1.54. Okay, so kita boleh ambil yang the nearest value lah. So the nearest value is 0.0618, meaning that the Z is 1.54. Okay, so the answer is Z equals to 1.54. So this one answer dia adalah Z equals to 1.54. Okay, so maksudnya kat sini tadi kita nak cari value this one kan, value Z ni berapa. So we can write like as this. Probability of Z greater than 1.54 is equivalent to 0.0620. Okay, number 3. Probability of Z greater than Z equals to 0.8438. Okay, so look at the probability value yang dia bagi 0.8438. Maksudnya dia adalah besar, lebih daripada half of the curve. Okay, so when we want to draw the bell shape, okay, the bell shape curve. Okay, so maksudnya, okay, tengok sign dia pula. Sign dia greater. Okay, so meaning that kita kena ambil dia dari sebelah kiri. Kiri ni untuk dapatkan. Okay, meaning that this area is equivalent to 0.8438. Okay. Sebab apa? Sebab satu, first, tengok sign dia greater. Okay, kalau lah. Okay, kalau awak ambil macam ni. Okay, kalau awak lorik dari sini. Okay, salah. Sebab ini menunjukkan sign less. Okay, kita nak greater. Okay, tengok soalan dia nak greater. This one greater. So, kita kena ambil dari sebelah kiri of the bell shape, bawa ke kanan. Okay, so meaning that these are the area. Okay, so meaning that the Z should be negative. Okay, negative berapa? Okay, so we know that this value is 0.8438. So kita boleh calculate lah yang hujung ni berapa balance dia, betul tak? Okay, so 1 minus 0.8438, kita akan dapat 0.1562. Okay, so 1562 ni yang kita akan cari dekat dalam table. 0.1562. Okay, so 0.1562 is here. 1.01. Okay. Okay, cari kat dalam table 0.1562. Okay, berapa Z dia? 1.01. Okay, so meaning that our Z is 1.01. 1.01. Negative. Okay, negative 1.01 sebab dia di sebelah kiri. Okay. Next, number 4. Okay, number 4. Probability of Z greater than Z equals to 0.6734. Okay, so ni case dia sama je, lebih kurang. So kita pun lukislah dia punya sorry. Kita lukis dia punya curve. Okay. Di tengah-tengah kosong. Okay. 6734 more than 0.5. Okay, and then sign the greater. So kita kena ambil dari sebelah kiri lah untuk lorek dia. Okay, so this is the region for 0.6734. Okay, so meaning that our Z will be negative. Okay, negative berapa? Okay, 1 minus 0.6734 is 0.3266. So 3266 ni yang kita akan tengok dekat dalam table. Berapa Z dia? 3266. 3266. Okay, tak ada. Yang paling hampir is 0.3264. Okay. 0.3264 is 0.45. Okay. 0.45. So meaning that the Z is negative 0.45. Okay, next question. Tukarlah colour dia. Okay, probability of Z less than Z equals to 0.1711. Okay, so kita akan lukis dia punya region. Okay, awak tengok. Okay, tengok sign dia kurang. And then the probability value dia kurang 0.5. So, kita boleh kata value dia ada di sebelah kiri. Sini. Okay, kita akan lorek kat sini. Sebab apa? Sebab tanda dia kurang. Dan probability value dia pun kurang 0.5. Okay, so meaning that this one is 0.1711. So, we want to find the value of Z. So, berapa Z dia? So, Z dia should be negative lah. Sebab dia di sebelah kiri kan. Okay, so tengok dekat table 1711. 0.1711. Okay, so this source here 0.1711 here, meaning that the Z is 0.95. 0.95, negative 0.95. So the answer is negative 0.95. Okay, number 6. Okay, number 6 saya buat kat bawah. Okay, probability of Z less than Z equals to 0.791. Okay, so kita lukis dulu. Okay, Z less than Z equals to 0.791. Okay, so mula tengok ya, sign dia kurang, probability value dia more than 0.5. So meaning that dia akan ambil both side lah. Okay, tapi dari mana? Okay, kita tengok dia punya sign dia kurang. So maksudnya kalau kita nak ambil dari sebelah kiri kat sini, so tak logik lah. Okay, tak logik. So this area does not represent 0.791. Okay, so kat mana kita kena ambil? Kita kena ambil dari belah kanan, bawa ke kiri. So meaning that the area besar ni lah. So this area represent 0.791. Okay, and this area is 1 minus 0.791 lah. So meaning that Z kita kat sini adalah positif. Okay, so 1 minus 0.791 is 0.209. 0.209. So ini yang kita akan refer dekat dalam table. Okay, so cari 0.209. 0.209. Okay, so here 0.81. So meaning that The Z is 0.81. Okay, so Z here is equivalent to 0.81. Okay, number 7, last one. Probability of Z less than Z equals to 0.816. Okay, so case dia sama. Kalau kita lukis, okay, sign dia kurang, probability value dia more than 0.5. Maksudnya dia akan ambil kedua both side lah. Okay, so kita akan ambil dia dari sebelah sini. So this is the area. Okay, this one is equivalent to 0.816. Okay. Okay, so kalau katakanlah awak terbayang awak nak ambil dari sebelah sini. So, kalau awak nak lorek kat sini, dia salah sebab yang ni more than. Okay, kita nak less than kan. Okay, tapi kalau awak lorekkan sebelah sini, salah juga sebab tak logik. Area yang warna hijau ni adalah 0.816. That's why kita kena ambil dari sebelah kanan bawa ke kiri. So ini lukisan yang betul. Okey, yang ni salah lah. Okey, yang ni salah. Okey, yang ni yang betul. Okey. So maksudnya baki dia adalah kat sini area ni adalah 0.184. Okey, so kat sini value Z ni yang kita nak cari berapa. Okey, so look at the table. Okay, sekejap ya. Okay, so look at the table. Kita cari 0.184. 0.184 is here. Okay, this one. So it was Z equals to 0.9. So the answer is 0.9. So Z equals to 0.9. Okay, let's take a look into the question 8. The lifetime in a month of a certain car battery is approximately normally distributed with mean 25 and standard deviation of 8 months. Okay, so dia dah bagi tahu lifetime of a car battery approximately normally distributed with mean 25, standard deviation 8 months. Okay, so we can write this as X has normal distribution with mu equals to 25 and standard deviation equals to 8. Okay, X kita adalah lifetime of a car battery. If the manufacturer is willing to replace only 4% of all car battery, what should be the guarantee period be? Okay, so 4% here is meaning that the probability value. Okay, the probability value that the manufacturer will willing to replace the car battery is 4%. So meaning that you are given the probability value, but what we need to find is what is the guarantee period be. Maksudnya berapakah lifetime of the battery that will be replaced by the manufacturer. Okay, maksudnya car battery tu should not be more than what month. Okay, so this is the probability value 4%. So what can we write here? We want to find the probability value of X less than K. Okay, K ni yang kita nak carilah, equals to 0.04. 4% tu when we convert into the perpuluhan ataupun percentage, it was 0.04. Okay, why? why the symbol that I'm use here is less than. Okay, sebab maksudnya kita nak tahu guarantee period tu tak boleh lebih certain value. Okay, barulah manufacturer tu replace the car battery. That's why we use the symbol less than. Okay, so kita akan apply macam biasa, macam tadilah untuk cari the probability, the K value. Okay, so kita akan convert X menjadi Z. So kita akan tulis X, we convert into the standard normal, it becomes Z less than K minus mu. So mu here is 25 over sigma is 8, okay, equals to 0.04. So we will find what is the Z value for the probability value of 0.04. Okay, so since our symbol is less than and our probability value is less than 0.04, then the region will be located at the left side. Okay, so meaning that, let's say this area is equivalent to 0.04, so our Z will be at the left, okay, at the left side. So will be meaning that Z will be negative value. Okay, but negative berapa value dia kita akan cari melalui this one lah, statistical table. So ingat value kat dalam adalah value probability, so kita akan cari 0.04 di sini. So 0.04 is located here. So this is 0.04, meaning that the Z value is 1.75. 1.75. Okay, so our Z is equals to negative 1.75. Okay, so kita akan ambil, keluarkan this one, K minus 25 over 8 sama dengan negative 1.75. Okay, and then we will solve for K. Okay, yang ni kita darabkan ke sini. Okay, and then we solve for K, so we will get K equals to K equals to 11 month. So meaning that all the car battery that dia punya lifetime dia less than or equals to 11 month will be replaced. Okay, kalau dia rosak lah. Kalau lebih, maksudnya dia tak akan replace. Okay, number 9. In order to qualify for a nursing college, candidate must score in the top 10% in a general ability test. The test scores are normally distributed with mean of 100 and a standard deviation of 10. Find the lowest possible score to qualify. Okay, so we have the information here. Our variable here is referring to the test score. So test score are normally distributed with mean of 100, standard deviation of 10. So we can write here X, which is our test score, has normal distribution with mean equals to 100 and standard deviation equals to 10. So we want to find the lowest possible score to qualify. Okay, so the probability here is 10%. Maksudnya only 10% of the nursing student will be qualified to the general ability test, but the syarat dia Dia mesti score certain score lah, maksudnya dia mesti dapat, okay, contoh, in order for you to passing the examination, you have to score 50 or more, okay, baru pass kan. So maksudnya kita kena cari what are the score that should be passed by the student. Okay, so we can write the probability, the statistical terms into probability of X greater or equals to K equals to 0.1. So 0.1 here is the probability value that are given in the question. Okay, so we can convert X into the Z. So we can write as P Z greater than K minus mu. Mu is 100 over 10 equals to 0.1. So we need to find what are the Z value for the probability given. Okay, look at the sign. The sign are given to us more than, and then the probability value is 0.1, which is not more than 0.5. So meaning that the region should be at the right of the right lah. So meaning that our Z is at the right side, so Z should be positive value. Okay, so this area is equals to 0.1. So we look at the statistical table and find for 0.1 what are the Z value. Okay, so 0.1 is here. Okay, 0.1003. So the nearest value is this one. So meaning that our Z is 1.28. Okay, so Z is 1.28. 1.28. So dia berada di positive side. Tak perlu tak negatif. So kita selesaikan to find the value of K. K minus 100 over 10 equals to 1.28. And then we solve for K. We get K equals to 112.8. Okay, kita daratkan 1.28 darat dengan 10. Okay, tolak 100 kita bawa ke sebelah kanan. So we will solve for K. So we will get K equals to 112.8. Okay, next question. A manufacturer of a motor tires find the mean length of a life of certain tire to be 35,000 miles with standard deviation of 4,500 miles. Assume that the length of life to be normally distributed. Determine the mileage exceeded by 10% of the tires. Okay, so the information given here, X is the lifetime of the tires, has normally distributed with mu equals to 35,000 and standard deviation equals to 4,500 miles. Okay, kalau soalan tu dia bagi value variance, jangan lupa square root kan ya. Yang ni standard deviation dah memang sigma lah. Okay, so dia kata determine the mileage exceed by 10% of the tires. Okay, ini dia straight away dia bagi tahu exceeded by 10%. So kita tahu dia punya notation dia adalah kita nak cari probability of X exceed certain value equals to 0.1. Okay, so that's why it's very important for you to ensure the sign is correct, and then also the Z value also correct. Either should put negative or positive. Okay, so we can write as probability of X Z greater than K minus mu is 35,000 over 4,500 equals to 0.1. So we will find the value of probability of 0.1. What are the Z value? So 0.1 is here. 0.1 is here. So meaning that the Z is 1.28. So Z equals to 1.28. But before that, kita kena lukis dulu, decide dulu region dia. Sebelah kiri ke kanan, sebab nak tahu perlu letak positive or negative. So since the notation is greater, sign the greater, and then probability value dia less than 0.1, 0.5, so it will be located here, okay, at the right side. So our Z should be positive, so 1.28. Again, sebab sign dia greater, okay, and then the probability value tak lebih pun 0.5. okay, so K minus 35,000 over 4,500 equals to 1.28, and then we solve for K, we get, so we get K equals to 40,760. So mileage that exceed by the 10% of the tire is 40,760. Okay, so the question can be, dia boleh ditukar-tukar. Okay, maksudnya bila awak diberi probability, dia boleh suruh cari sama ada value K ni, okay, ataupun kadang-kadang dia tak bagi value mean, dia suruh cari mean. Kadang-kadang dia tak bagi value standard deviation. So it can be variety lah dia punya soalan. Jadi akan dia bagi semua maklumat, tapi akan ada satu yang dia kosongkan. Okay, so nanti kita akan tengok kalau contoh dia suruh cari value mean ke yang dia tak bagi, ataupun standard deviation. Okay, 1.4.3, determining the value of mean and standard deviation. Macam yang saya cakap tadi lah. Okay, sebelum ni kita cari value, dia bagi probability, kita nak cari value Z. Okay, yang ni dia dah bagi probability, Z pun dia bagi tahu. So sama ada dia suruh cari mean ataupun standard deviation. A local report stated that the mean score on a placement test for 480 and that 20% of the candidate score below 400. Okay, assume that the score follows a normal distribution. Find the standard deviation of the score. Okay, so maklumat yang kita ada kat sini, kita ada mean 480. Okay, 20% score below 400. Okay, then kita dah ada value probability dia lah. Okay, so we can write X kita adalah score has normal distribution with mean equals to 480, but standard deviation are unknown. Okay, and then the other information given to us, dia kata probability of X that score below 400, which is get less than 400, is equivalent to 0.2. Okay, so kita nak cari value standard deviation yang tidak diberi kat sini lah. Okay, so kita boleh convert X tu menjadi Z, less than 400 minus mu. Mu is 480 over sigma yang kita tak tahu. It was equivalent to 0.2. Okay, so we will find 0.2, apa value Z dia. Okay, so tengok sign kita adalah less than. Okay, and then the probability value is 0.2. Tak sampai pun 0.5, meaning that it will be located at the left side. So meaning that our Z will be negative value. Okay, negative berapa? Kita akan tengok table. Okay, so find 0.2 dekat dalam. So 0.2 is here. So meaning that our Z is 0.84. And don't forget to put negative sign. So this one is negative 0.84. So kita keluarkan bahagian yang ni. 400 minus 480 over sigma equals to negative 0.84. And then we solve for sigma. So the answer for sigma is 95.24. Okay, slightly different with the answer given sebab yang saya guna adalah 0.84. Maybe jawapan ni dia guna, actually we can refer table 4, but okay, table 4 pun boleh guna, tapi sebab saya refer table 3, tak apa, boleh ambil yang daripada situ yang the nearest value. Okay, B, find the percentage of candidate that score above 500. Okay, yang ni kita nak cari probability lah. So we want to find the probability value, probability of score above 500. Okay, so ini buat macam biasa. Kita dah tahu value sigma tadi. Okay, so kita akan convert X menjadi Z. So PZ more than 500 minus mu. Mu is 480 over 95.24. Okay, so kita akan dapat probability of Z more than 0.21. Okay, ini yang simple yang kita belajar mula-mula. So Z dia 0.21 is here. Z 0.21. So refer apa value probability? Okay, tengok 0.21. Ini kita cari, kita ada value Z, nak tahu value probability dia. So carilah 0.21. 0.21 is 0.4168. So this one is equivalent to 0.4168. Tapi since dia tanya percentage, so dia akan menjadi 41.68%. Maksudnya ada 41.68% candidate that score above 500. Okay, so now I want you to complete example 1.26 and example 1.27.